Hey everybody, it's Sarah with Loaves and Dishes, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make chicken gravy. So this is it's exactly the same as when you make turkey gravy. You're going to add your drippings. I added a little bit of butter. For chicken gravy, you probably have roasted like a whole chicken, so there might be more drippings because chickens tend to have a little bit more fat, I think, than a turkey. And then you're going to add flour just a little bit at a time until all of the oil and all of the drippings have been absorbed. I think I added between half a cup and 3/4 of a cup for this recipe for the amount of drippings that I had. That's about how much flour it took. And you can see right here, all of the oil has been absorbed and the oil and flour mixture has turned into kind of a paste. I'm going to add a little bit more. There's a little bit more oil. And oh no, I didn't. I was just moving the flour out of the way. I thought I was reaching back into the bag. But I am just letting the flour taste sort of cook off. I'm letting it cook for just a minute before I add my stock. But now I'm adding some chicken stock. You could add whatever kind of stock you had. If you had vegetable stock, that would work fine. I think that beef stock would probably work okay, but it's going to change the taste a little bit. It's not going to taste quite as chicken-y. But if that's all you have, that would work in a pinch. Also, water would work. You would just want to make sure you season it really well, because if you add water, it's going to really dull the flavor. So you just add a little bit of stock at a time until you have the consistency gravy that you like. I like my gravy to be a little bit thicker, so I don't add quite as much stock. But if you like your gravy really thin and runny, you can add more stock or more water. And this is super easy, and it's a really great way to use the drippings that you have when you roast a chicken or when you roast a turkey, because then you can put it on the meat. You can put it on just about everything that you make to go with it, really. But I also think the gravy will keep in the refrigerator for a few days, and it reheats easily. If you reheat it and it's a little bit thicker than you like, you just add a little bit of stock or a little bit of water, taste and re-season it, and it just comes right back to life. Same thing with soups. I learned that from working in a restaurant. It's really easy to do soups, and they keep for a while in the fridge. But that's beside the point. Anyways, so this is almost the consistency that I like. It's just thick enough to like kind of hold together. But it's not like so runny that when you put it on your plate, it's just going to go everywhere. I'm one of those people that when I put something on my plate, I don't want them to touch. And that includes the gravy. So now I'm going to add some seasonings. I added just a little bit of salt, not too much. I know that looks like a lot, but it's really not a lot. And then I added some other seasonings like pepper, and I added some herbs, some dried herbs that I had. You can add whatever you like. I was just thinking that maybe adding a little bit of spice would be really good. Have a little spicy gravy, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyways, and then while I was letting it cook, it started to thicken up just a little bit, so I wanted to add a little bit more liquid. But that's it. The only thing that I would recommend is I like a lot of black pepper. And I really like to use fresh cracked black pepper. And I think that is something that really sets gravy apart, is having the right amount of pepper. I could have added more. I think I did once the video was over. But anyways, that's how you make chicken gravy. It's super simple. And, it's just really easy to do. And it's a good way to use up the extra, the drippings and things that come off of your meat when you cook it. That's it. If you want to see more recipes like these, check out loavesandishes.net. If you want to hear more from myself and my mom, we do have a podcast. It's called Dorks with Sporks, and you can find that wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We put out a new video every Monday through Friday, and you can follow us on Facebook at Loaves and Dishes for more. And anything that we used in today's video will be linked in the description box below. Thanks for watching.